Hello and welcome to Cuddly Jumper News.
I get that reference because we're wearing cuddly jumpers.
It's yours. Oh, look at this.
Sweetheart.
Is yours a real one as well? Oh, yours
is a real shirt.
Yours is a real
shirt.
one. Yours is a real one because mine's
Put it all the way out, Tom. No, it is. I've already felt your
Yeah,
your
but
nipples.
people might not watch all the videos. There you go.
Have a little
tease. Oh my God!
you go.
This got really sexy, really quick.
Too much.
Never too much, as Luther Vandross once said. Here's some news. An injured WWE superstar has been pulled from upcoming live events. The Raw rating has reached a record low, and an exciting update for international AEW fans. We'll get to that in a little bit. Update on Kairi Sane, who potentially suffered a concussion at TLC. She's actually been pulled from a live event next week.
Kairi was originally meant to be wrestling on the December the 26th house show in a tag match, the Kabuki Warriors taking on Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. However, as Tom says, Kairi has been pulled from this live event, so it's now a triple threat. It's going to be Asuka versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, which is actually kind of a bit of a difficult match to book, because normally when you see a triple threat, it's quite often anyway, two heels having the numbers advantage against one babyface. But here we've got two best buddies in Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch going to town on Asuka.
But friendships don't matter when there's a title on the line.
Right.
Belts before smelts.
Yes.
Famous phrase.
What? So, it was actually reported that Kairi Sane was likely to be back in action before the end of the year. She's only been pulled from one WWE live event so far, but I would suggest with this news that in the coming days we'll probably see her be pulled from others.
Yeah.
So don't expect to see her back before the end of 2019.
So where did the injury actually occur during the match? That is the question. There's quite a few moments during that match where Kairi Sane could have suffered the concussion. We mentioned there was a moment during the match where Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair were throwing TV monitors and one waywardly hit Kairi Sane. Now, we've since seen from other camera angles and from other sources that didn't actually happen. I think it's crucial to point that out. We don't want any blowback coming from Becky Lynch, particularly after what we've seen.
So look very closely at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen as Becky Lynch maneuvers Kairi's body under the apron, trying to protect her from the ongoing action.
Really classy move from Becky to keep Kairi sane, especially when they weren't entirely sure what was going on with Kairi at that point. I think that was a really, really classy thing to do.
I agree. Obviously, it was a mess. There are one or more people at fault here. We don't know exactly who, so I don't want to sit here and speculate as to who is at fault. I do feel like Charlotte was quite heavy-handed. I think that's fair to say for the rest of the match. But fingers crossed Kairi recovers quickly and is back in the ring very, very soon.
We'd like to congratulate Monday Night Raw on a record-breaking show!
Congratulations, Vince, Steph, Kevin Dunn, all the best.
The lowest rated non-holiday episode of Monday Night Raw in the history of the program. Wowzers!
Congratulations and celebrations.
Someone's getting fired at Titan Towers tonight.
And his name's Vince. Right. So it's down from last week's rating. 2,150,000 viewers tuning into that show. This week down almost 100,000 viewers to 2,054,000 overnight viewers. And this is especially bad news. There was Monday Night Football on. However, the ratings dropped there as well, so there was no pickup from the Monday Night Football audience. But also, this is the fallout of a WWE pay-per-view. We had TLC on Sunday, and traditionally what you see is a little bit of a spike following a pay-per-view. That just did not happen.
I think the only intrigue really coming out of TLC was probably for stuff on the SmackDown side, unless I'm missing something really obvious. The big
scrapperoo?
No, okay, I was talking more about Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan et al. Not the scrapperoo.
I agree, yeah. I don't know, because Seth wasn't featured on the show on TLC, right? And so Monday comes around and it's very largely built around Seth Rollins, and that wasn't acknowledged. So maybe that has something to do with it, but I guess you don't know when you tune in either.
What did you make of Raw this week?
I think there was stuff to like, and the thing, I can't believe I'm saying this, is Seth Rollins. I think he's completely turned it around. I think he's an amazing character now, playing into the real life knobheadery. And yeah, I just think it's great. I love the Authors of Pain with him. I think the Gauntlet match was a lot of fun as well. That was pretty good. The result, I know, has divided the audience. I didn't mind the result at all.
I think to have that long a match and that sort of epic bout for it just to be like, oh no, we're not going to give you.
I get that,
finish.
but that's Seth Rollins depriving the audience of what they wanted to see, and that's a heel's role.
Yeah,
so.
that's as you say, knobheadery of the finest order, which I guess it makes sense. The rating for Raw predictions don't look particularly grand. It's a taped episode. Traditionally, when a Raw episode is taped, viewership is down anyway.
We're not going to give you the spoilers, but I'm going to give you one spoiler. Pretend the hat's on.
Oh.
Mojo Rawley's on the show.
Oh my God.
And he's wrestling.
Breaking news, record highs for Monday Night Raw.
He's going to get cut, isn't he?
It just says Attitude Era numbers. What's that about? So well done, Raw, a record low.
Monday Night Rawley next week, baby. Congratulations and celebrate.
We came about this close to seeing Ric Flair do some stuff in a WWE ring, didn't we, Adam?
Gasp! He was speaking on Wrestling Inc.'s podcast and said, I got cleared medically to do something in Saudi Arabia, and then Vince nixed it. Jesus Christ. I love this. If I would have fed Roman in that huge comeback he made, fair.
Or tapped Hogan?
No, that's it. Or tapped Hogan. He was on the heel team in the most house showiest of house show matches. And he wants to, of course he wants to tap out Hogan. Of course
Can you do it in the style of Ric Flair?
Oh, I can't do Flair.
If I would have fed Roman in that huge comeback or tapped out Hogan, it would have been the coup de grace.
Nor can you. You just want to give them everything they paid for, and sometimes if you're not physically involved, you feel like you're giving everything you had if you're not physical. Okay, sure, Flair. So, he was cleared to action, but there is icing on the cake. This is the coup de grace. He doesn't want to wrestle a match. He says, no, I don't want to wrestle a match. I could get knocked down. Could I wrestle a match? Yes. But I couldn't. So he goes, yes, but I couldn't, because it would take me so long to get in that kind of shape. But could I be involved in a spot or take a bump? Yeah, I could. I do not want to see this one little bit. He already ruined the retirement by going TNA and doing the Hulkamania tour in Australia. I don't want to see him do anything in a WWE ring. The guy's made of bloody sawdust. I know he's playing Billy Big Bollocks here, but don't do it, Rick. No.
Initially, when I read this first bit, I was half asleep and I saw him say, feed Roman Reigns, tap Hogan, do a coup de grace. Double foot stomp off the top rope.
I'd pay to see that. 100%. Okay, Flair has one more match.
No, he doesn't.
No. Flair, hypothetically, Flair has one more match.
Mojo Rawley, obviously.
Who's he wrestling? Not Mojo.
Charlotte.
Flair versus Charlotte. I like that. Put him in the mixed match challenge. I'd actually love that. Charlotte does all the work. Flair comes in, coup de grace, taps out Hogan.
You know what?
Hogan and Brooke.
My last Flair match, I'd like it to be in AEW. I want it to be Ric Flair versus Cody.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, it's a real one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Let's do that. I reckon AEW would eat that up as well.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Oh no, come on, he's about 400 years old.
Yeah, but Cody would do it for his daddy, for my daddy. I'm gonna beat you up for my dirty. That's hard times. What about you? Who would you put him against?
I mean, I don't want to be that person who does like a shag, marry, kill, and then he goes, well, I don't want to shag any of them. But I literally can't think of anyone who I would like to see Ric Flair wrestle.
AJ Hazard.
Yeah, me, because I'll protect you, Flair.
AJ Hazard stiffing Flair.
Hello.
Let me just check our wrestling YouTube checklist. Okay, slagged off WWE. Gush about AEW. Cool, here we go. AEW are coming to the UK!
Cody Rhodes speaking to Alex McCarthy of TalkSport last night, and he said 100% coming to the UK. You can hold us to it. We're coming to the UK in 2020, and we've got some tentative dates circled, but it's a matter of where you're going to hit. Are you going to hit as many markets as possible, or are you just going to do London and Manchester? So he hasn't alluded to what these shows may be. They might be Dynamite tapings, they might be the bloody 50 pay-per-views in the UK. Blackpool, Bognor, Ventnor Isle of Wight. Yes, please. No, they're almost definitely going to be Dynamite tapings, I would suggest here.
And they're going to be, I think London or Manchester.
These could be the
As
first...
much as I'd love AEW Dynamite from Ipswich, I can't say that. But sorry, Ipswich, I'm sure your wrestling team is burgeoning.
Newcastle might get it. They might pop over to Dublin, maybe.
Reckon they come
Glasgow,
to this small mining town?
Oh, who knows? These could be the first proper AEW house shows as well in the UK, because I don't think they would tape all of them.
No, unless because they could potentially. Yeah, I think if they're going to come here, they're going to do a handful of shows here.
Yeah, maybe one Dynamite taping, maybe two. Interesting. I love it when I hear that big wrestling is coming to the UK.
It's always nice, isn't it?
It is. It's like when I founded WCPW back in the day. Brought all of those washed up stars. I'm joking. I don't know why I said
right.
that. They were amazing.
Aaron Rex, we got him. I remember that video. I remember watching that video. How excited you were getting Aaron Rex.
Well, no,
we got him.
Damien Sandow was a big deal at the time. Everyone was into him. You're being horrible about a lovely man here, Thomas.
I'm not. It was more the video where you went, we got him, which sounded like you caught a terrorist. We got him.
He has been caught and compromised.
And it will work for WCPW. That was a good time.
Yeah.
I like that.
Great ending to the video as well.
I used to love I watched WCPW as a fan, and I always that video always made me smile seeing you announcing that. Yeah.
I don't remember doing that one.
I remember you doing it. I remember you doing it. Anyway, AEW in the UK. Anthony Ogogo to win the title there. Come on, come on, Ogogo. We got a Ogogo.
Wake me up.
I can't come up with any more chances.
Done. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.